That looks like it's going to be great. We have a large popcorn and a large Diet Coke. That looks great, doesn't it? I can't wait for that. Is it different making a movie like that, which is a big special effects bonanza, to a movie like your new one, which is much more, it's kind of very, very focused and very low budget? It must be a different sort of experience.
Yeah, I mean, you adapt to every film depending on, you know, every film's different. But, yeah, I suppose there aren't so many trimmings because there's not so much time, there's not so much money, and you really have to just get down to the basics. And with Alice Creed, the film I just made, it's I don't know, we had 4 weeks to shoot it. We had 6 months on Prince of Persia. You know, there's no room for error. You have to go out there and do it, and it's very, very impulsive and quick fire, and I like working that way. I like it that way.
It's more of a kind of an actor's film, I guess, as well.
Yeah, yeah. It's not so much relying on the spectacle. It's more about the story and the characters.
So it's called, the full title is The Disappearance of Alice Creed.
That's right.
How would you explain it? Because it's quite a peculiar idea.
Yeah, I don't want to give too much away because it's full of twists and turns, but it's a kidnap movie, but not really. And it's a kind of psychological thriller, and there's only 3 actors involved in it, and you literally see nobody else in it. And it's just a really, really tight thriller. I haven't really seen the British movie like it for a long time.
I saw it. I really enjoyed it. I want to show you a clip of this film because it'd be great to support a small British movie, I think, anyway, but it's also got 3 tremendous performances in it.
Yeah, Martin Compston is amazing.
Is he the Irish guy?
No, he's Scottish.
I thought he was Irish. That's how good an actor he is. And who's the other guy who I've seen?
Eddie Marzan.
Eddie Marzan. I've seen him in, like, he often gets, like, character roles, and he's
always in Michael Mann movies, popping up, and also in Happy Go Lucky, the Mike Leigh film. He's brilliant. OK, this is a little taste of it. This is The Disappearance of Alice Creed. This comes out on the 30th of April, but it's very different, and it reminded me of a kind of one of those like European psychological thrillers we see, which is a good thing, I think. Have a look at this. I enjoyed it. That's The Disappearance of Alice Creed. I was on the 30th of April. Can I ask you something? And this maybe I might have been misinformed. You know, when you read stuff about people online and it's not necessarily true. When you were born. Yes.
What is the phrase for? Is this?
I didn't know the phrase for it until I told the press, and then they told me that I'm a polydactyl.
She's a polydactyl, which sounds like a dinosaur.
Sounds like a dinosaur.
Yeah. But it actually means you had an extra finger.
Yes, I was born with 2 extra fingers.
What? 7 on one hand, 5 on the other, or 6 on each?
No, just even Stevens.
So 6 on each.
One on one. Right. And they didn't have a bone in them, so they just.
So they were like it was like a floppy. Like a boneless turkey from Bernard Matthews.
With a little tiny fingernail. That's
the weirdest thing.
You know what? My granddad had it, and my dad. I'm so proud of it.
What an incredible thing. And have you got any pictures of you as a baby with
them
on?
I do, yes. There's one of me sort of, you know, in the incubator shot that you always get? The incubator shot.
Yeah.
And there's me sort of sleeping like that, like posing with it, like, go on, take a picture.
With a whole extra finger? Do you ever feel the extra finger?
I am actually quite sensitive because obviously there were nerve endings there. You desperately want to have a look, don't you?
I'd quite like a little look on one if I can. Man, yes! Sweet baby Moses.
Don't touch it.
You've got the vestigial finger tip on that one still there. Have you got fingerprints on there?
No, because they just removed it and they took the fingertips.
And what do they do with the meat? What do they do with the bit?
I have no idea. I know. I wish
bet you know when you buy those sausages outside nightclubs late at night? No. Why waste it?
That would be one tasty sausage, though.
That would be delicious. What a strange thing, and you're not embarrassed talking about it.
I'm very proud of it because it makes me unique, and I think unique things are wonderful.
And you said your father had it?
My father had it. My grandfather had it. They had them in slightly different places, but. Yeah, hopefully my children will have it.
So
I'd be quite disappointed if they don't.
Have you had that conversation with your boyfriend? He said, look, if we ever have any, there's a chance.
Yeah, and he agrees.
He'd like to see
little... I want them to have them.
Little 6-fingered ones?
Yeah.
I'm so pleased to be here. Not only are you a very gifted actress, but, wow, isn't Gemma just a beautiful young woman, ladies and gentlemen? You know, when you see old movie stars, you see old movie stars and you think they don't make them like that anymore, well, they do.
Oh,
you know, and I'm thrilled you came on the show. The lovely and very talented Gemma Arterton, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
So we got my next guest out.